Good evening friends, I am Abhijit and I welcome you all on my YouTube channel SFIN. Today we'll be discussing about how Nifty and Bank Nifty have performed in the last trading session which was on 25th of March Friday, and how Nifty and Bank Nifty can perform tomorrow, that is 28th of March Monday. Before we go to Nifty and Bank Nifty, let's look at the global indices. How global indices closed in the last trading session. Dow Jones and S&P 500 was up. Nasdaq was slightly down by 0.16%. If we talk about the European indices, DAX was up by 0.22%, FTSE by 0.21%, and CAC of France was down by 0.03%. I would say more or less European markets and Asian markets were flat. If we talk about the European and the American markets, I'm sorry. If we talk about the Asian markets, Asian market closed in deep red. Moreover, all the indices, including Hang Seng, was down by more than 1.5%. If we go to the FIDI data, FIIs were net sellers. They have sold for more than 1,507 crores, and DIs was net buyers. They have bought for 1,373 crores. If we go to the 15-minute chart of Nifty to understand the price action for the last trading session and to determine the levels for tomorrow, we opened gap up in the range of 17,289. There was a resistance zone as per the resistance given to you in the previous video, and from there a good rejection has come up, and that made the low of 17,117 in the first 15 minutes, and then Nifty was more or less sideways to the downtrend and then moving down and made a low of 17,076, and from there was a sharp recovery which has come up, because 17,050 to 70,090 is a strong support zone, and from there we saw that the Bank Nifty closed at 17,153. This was the adjusted closing. However, the high which was made in the last 15 minutes was 17,197. It was a good recovery shown in the Nifty and Bank Nifty. So for tomorrow, if we open flat, as of now we are expecting a 100 points gap up. If we open flat and start trading higher, then the first resistance would be at 17,720 to 17,230. Then second would be 17,280 to 17,300, and third would be 17,350 to 370. If we start moving higher than the 17,300, then definitely the upside of the index will be open, and we can easily move up to 17,500 to 18,000 level. If we open gap down or open flat and then starts coming down, the first support for the bank for the Nifty would be 17,100, then 17,050, and the ultimate would be 17,000. If we slip below this, then only we can see the downward levels which may go up to 16,800 level. Let's go to the option chain to analyze the level. So as of now we are at 17,150, and we can see the call writers are active at 17,200 and 17,300 strike price, and the largest call writers are standing at 17,500. Here the put writers have started closing their position, so that means that they are not very confident that the market will go up. Market might move in a range. If we talk about the call writers uh, are actively trying to push the market down. However, the put writers are active at 17,000 strike price, and the number is slightly less as compared to the call writers which are active at the next psychological level, which is 17,500. So we can say that the 17,000 to 17,500 could be the range for this week. If 17,300 is broken, then only we will cross the 17,500. So more or less 17,000 to 17,500 would be the range. If we talk about Bank Nifty was more or less weaker than the Nifty in the last trading session. The Bank Nifty opened in the range of 35,700, and this was the resistance range, 35,700 to 750. A sharp pullback has come up, and then we slided to the low level of 35,200. It was a movement of approximately 500 points, and then in the last 30 minutes 40 minutes we saw a good move in the Bank Nifty. However, we closed at 35,410. So 35,400 is a very strong support level. This is the first support level for Bank Nifty. Second would be 35,250, and the third would be 34,980 to 35,050. These are the levels on the lower side for the bank nifty. On the higher side, the first resistance would be 35,600, second would be 35,750, and the third would be 35,900. If these levels are broken, then only we'll move higher and cross the 36,000, which is a psychological level. So let me go to the option chain to validate the levels on a broader range. Here we can see call writers are active at 36,000 strike price, 72,000 contract are written over here. On the put side, 34,500 and 35,000 can act as a good support. However, in bank nifty we can see that the put writers are not that much on the strike price as compared to the call writers, so definitely there will be a pressure on the banks. Moreover, on 28th and 29th we are expecting a strike across nationwide banks. This will of course put a pressure on the banks. So that's all for nifty and bank nifty. On Friday we took a level, we actually traded index. We traded the nifty index and we were here at that point of time and we took a trade. So it was more or less a scalping trade, and in the scalping trade so let me show you the trade and hope you will enjoy it. पे हमने एक ट्रेड लिया 17,000 की, पुट को राइट किया और वहाँ पे हमारा फिर ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस हिट हुआ, बट स्टिल हमने 2,000 रुपीज़ का प्रॉफिट किया, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं। ये आज ही का चार्ट है। हेलो। So the rationale was we traded near to the double bottom support. However, it was broken after a couple of minutes, but we were into a scalping mode, so that's why we made 2,000 rupees in this. If you want such kind of trades, then follow the Telegram channel and follow the YouTube channel and get added to the free Telegram group. The link for the Telegram group will be given in the video's description. Thank you.